The Santa Fe sun hung low, painting the desert in hues of gold and shadow. But inside the sprawling adobe home on Old Sunset Trail, a quiet dread had settled. Gene Hackman, the 95-year-old titan of Hollywood, sat slumped in his favorite armchair, his once sharp eyes clouded by the haze of advanced Alzheimer's. Beside him, an untouched cup of coffee grew cold, a silent testament to the unraveling of a life once so meticulously ordered. Betsy Arakawa, his wife of over 3 decades, was nowhere to be seen, yet she was closer than anyone dared imagine. Months earlier, Betsy's voice had fallen silent. Her 91-year-old mother, Yoshi Feaster, frail and lost to dementia in her Hawaiian home, waited for calls that never came. Betsy had always been diligent every 1 or 2 months. Her warm tones would crackle through the line, a lifeline for Yoshi's fading mind. But October passed, then November, and the phone stayed mute. Keiko, Yoshi's housekeeper of 20 years, felt the first stirrings of unease. She hadn't called in months, Keiko whispered to herself, her worry mirrored by the family's growing alarm. What happened? In Santa Fe, the answer lay hidden behind closed doors. Betsy, 65, a classical pianist whose fingers once danced over keys with the same precision she brought to caring for Gene, had been felled by an unseen enemy, hantavirus, contracted from the rodents that skittered through their secluded property. On February 11th, she collapsed in the bathroom, pills scattering across the counter-thyroid meds, blood pressure pills, Tylenol, her final act, a desperate reach for relief. Her body, left untouched, began its slow decay, mummifying in the dry desert air. Gene, trapped in the fog of his disease, wandered the house. His pacemaker ticked on, recording a faltering heartbeat as he passed Betsy's lifeless form, oblivious to her absence. Alzheimer's had stolen his ability to grieve, to act, to even know she was gone. For 7 days, he shuffled between rooms, a ghost in his own life, until his heart, weakened by years of strain, gave out on February 18th. He crumpled near the kitchen, cane and sunglasses beside him, a fallen giant. The discovery came too late. On February 26th, a welfare check revealed the tragedy. Betsy in the bathroom, Gene in the mudroom, their German shepherd dead in a crate nearby. Yoshi's family reeled, their worst fears confirmed. Betsy's silence hadn't been neglected, was the prelude to a heart-rending end, a love story undone by time and fate in the shadow of the Sangre de Cristos.